Hi, this is Egret. Join me as I hop on to different adventures each day. Hello, it's me again. Yes, I'm back to Boracay, but this time in another resort, and thankfully, we're now going to Shangri-La, Station Zero, Boracay. Well, look at those pristine waters. Those are the buildings of Shangri-La here in Boracay. After the welcome dance, we then went to the reception area through the buggy.
That's available for dinner.
Okay.
It's a private beach next to the pool area.
Wow, there's a private beach, my friend.
That's the dinner is serving our pool area po. To have an open air.
Beautiful. Dahil lagi yung pagka-blue-blue sa dagat mo sa Boracay. No?
Lagyan pa siya ng bangka.
Hmm.
Approaching the lobby now.
Nice. Ang lobby. Nice. So this is their lobby. Their lobby is surrounded by different bodies of water, and it's quite al fresco. It's kind of airy, and then there's a breeze of hot yet fresh air coming in through these walls. And then we had our lunch at the Vinta Cafe, and we went to the reception for check-in, and we asked for a room upgrade through our membership, the Gold Circle membership of Shangri-La. Look at that water. It's a beautiful masterpiece. There are fountains from the wall, and then there are bodies of water beside the building. This is our room. It's quite huge with a king-size bed, and it has a partial sea view. We're on the fifth floor, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful room with a great balcony overlooking the garden and a partial view of the sea. Well, when I tried opening the sliding door towards the balcony, it was quite heavy. And then thankfully, it took me a minute before opening the said door. I guess they should work on that, especially for the senior citizens, because carrying such heavy sliding door is no easy task. Now look at those view, those birds, those verdant garden. Well, the room has an ethnic touch to it. They use those native products from the ethnic groups of the Philippines. And they have this abaca mat on the floor for the carpet, and then they have this adornments frame on the wall. And the bathroom is massive. It's marble, and they have a bathtub there, but there's no bubble bath prepared yet when we arrived. And there's a separate toilet from the shower. That makes sense because you wouldn't have to queue up for a long time before getting a shower or going to the toilet. So I walked through the gardens of Shangri-La. It was around 4 p.m. when we checked in, and it's about to get dark sooner. So we took our time and strolled along the garden of Shangri-La. Look at those beautiful patterns, those stones, wall of stones, and then look at the view, the sunset view here at the main pool area at Shangri-La Boracay. Such a beautiful, beautiful scenery. And it's really quite relaxing. This resort has everything in it. You don't need to go anywhere when you're here because they have the pool, they have the dining options, they have bars. You can order liquor if you like. And there are also entertainment and complimentary activities like fish feeding, or you can have your mug art or snorkeling. There are actually lots of activities to do while you're here, and the beach is private and exclusive. So there are not a lot of people going here due to the price, and well, it also depends on the season, but mainly for the price. So going here is such a great opportunity, and well, this is a sponsored trip. So I really would like to thank our sponsor for giving us the opportunity to spend our time here. It's really quite the beauty. It's a paradise. After spending time at the beachfront, it's time for us to go to the product launching of the company that sponsored us here. So I went back to the room, and this is what I found. They have a bar and an ice cream station here beside the pool area. And well, the landscaping here is also great. The garden is well maintained. You cannot see any fallen leaves here. Probably they swept it early in the morning. And it's quite a romantic road going back to your room. There are dim lights and everything. Beside the tall buildings, in front of the tall buildings are the villas. It's quite expensive, so but we're thankful enough for the opportunity to be able to avail this deluxe king bedroom with a partial sea view and garden view. The next day, I went for an early morning swim, and it was like I owned the whole place because there are not too many people there, and the water was so clear and so cool. So let's just enjoy the soothing sound of the waves. I found this beachfront pool, the small one, to be the best spot here at Shangri-La because at dusk it really shows great colors in a mixture of orange, lavender, violet, and blue skies. And I had fun swimming in it using my tripod because I went there alone and it was really nice, relaxing at their infinity pool. After swimming, I went back to my room and prepared for breakfast. As you can see, their pavement has designs on it, and the walls of the facade of the hotel has piles of rock formation, and it's quite beautiful. Compared to Discovery Samal, it's similar in the sense that they piled rocks on their walls, except that the rocks at Discovery Samal are not limestones, but rather are black stones from Bataan or Batanes, I don't know from where. So for the long duration of our stay there, we were billeted at the north wing on the top floor, that is on the fifth floor, having a partial sea view and garden view, that is, and it's quite nice and refreshing. Even the road going there is so beautiful. Though I must admit, I got lost a lot of times because these buildings are actually interconnected at certain floors only. So we headed to the restaurant and had our fill. Well, the spread was large and it looks festive on the eyes, but it doesn't taste that good. It didn't even get a Michelin star or whatever. For restaurants that has Michelin star and are worth the value, you can go to Dusit Mactan. It really has a nice spread. Discovery Samuel also has a nice spread. Well, I also was able to taste the buffet of Pangulasan. It doesn't taste that good. Shangri-La here in Boracay. Well, I don't really like much their food, but in some Shangri-La branches, I actually like the food, especially at Edsa Shangri-La. So they have this pastries and bread, and I've tasted some of it, and it doesn't suit my taste. But it just on me. It depends on the person. One thing that separates these luxury hotels from the rest is the type of guest services that they offer. They really have good customer service. They know how to entertain and to deal and interact with their customers. And in terms of the price, well, Shangri-La Boracay is just a fraction of a price compared to that of the El Nido resorts like the Lagan or the Pangulasan. But it's already giving the vibe, or it's already worth a visit. If you want to deal away with stress or decompress. Hi! Shangri-La also offers koi fish feeding, usually at 10 a.m. And I went there and I was able to see lots of koi fishes in their key spa. Well, the key spa is situated a little further from the main buildings, and this is what it looks like inside. So they have this beautiful reception area, and upon exit, you can see little villas in which they would accommodate their guests, availing of their services. And they also have a pool there that is also nice and cute. And the sun was really smiling when I went there, and all I wanted to do was to curve in a cold storage. Well, when the sun is up, it looks great on pictures, but well, it was really scorching.
Thank you for watching. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.